China hosting top political figures from Bangladesh and Cambodia in a bid to further solidify bilateral relations. Bangladeshi Prime Minister Tarique Rahman arrived in Beijing yesterday. He is expected to meet President Xi Jinping tomorrow. He has already met with Premier Chia as the countries seek to deepen cooperation in trade, infrastructure and energy. Now, both sides are expected to sign several agreements during the trip. Former Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Sen, who is the current Senate President, embarking on a goodwill visit to Beijing today. He is also expected to meet the Chinese president. Cambodia's ruling party says the trip reflects both countries' commitment to strengthen what's been described as their ironclad friendship. CNA's Krystal Chia is monitoring the situation from Shanghai, and she has more on that story. Krystal, a lot to look through here. 15 agreements. Bangladesh's Prime Minister is looking to sign that number during this trip. As you look through those agreements, what strikes you as the more significant ones?
Yeah, so that would definitely be the purchase of 24 Chinese fighter jets that would signify a deepening defense cooperation between the two countries. Now, China is already Bangladesh's largest military supplier, providing it equipment across various domains, including aircraft, naval systems, and training support. Now, there hasn't been any confirmation from the Chinese side, but Global Times, a state media outlet, has cited media reports about the deal, framing it as China's military gaining international recognition. Now, we spoke to an analyst earlier today about the latest ties between the two countries. Let's have a listen at what she has to say.
What happened is that there has been a qualitative shift in China-Bangladesh relationship, as in China has started to invest more in understanding Bangladesh. It is no longer dependent on a political narrative of one political party, as used to happen during the Awami League regime. Instead, it has started connecting with the academia, with the members of other political party, with the member of the major political parties. And you would see that how China invested in taking delegations, starting from academia, media, political party members, cultural, personalities to China to sort of tell us what they can offer to Bangladesh and how Bangladesh and China can create a meaningful relationship, not only at the government level, but also at the people-to-people level. So it has taken a qualitative shift, but a strategic relationship was developing for last more than decades.
Krystal, China's president has been describing Beijing's relationship with Cambodia as ironclad. It is a goodwill visit after all, but how much goodwill is there really, given the tensions between the two recently?
Yeah, so if we want to get a sense of what ironclad means, let's go back to 2020. Now, at that time, China was battling the COVID-19 pandemic. Countries were restricting travel or pulling their citizens out of China. Yet at that time, Hun Sen actually flew into Beijing as a sign of support for the Chinese people. And since then, he has been signing free trade agreements, advancing the Belt and Road project with China. But like you said, there are complexities in this relationship. There are border issues between Cambodia and Thailand that remain unresolved. China as a mediator in that dynamic. Cambodia also has a growing trade deficit with China. Now, that figure year to date at $7.8 billion US. Now, finally, there is that issue, a long-standing issue, in fact, of scam hubs. In January, China told Cambodia that this issue actually poses an obstacle to their ties. Then in April, a businessman was extradited to China. That framed as cooperation in the law enforcement region between Cambodia and China.
Spelling out the nuances in those relationships, CNA's Krystal Chia, live from Shanghai.